Breaking news. Israel strikes Iranian consulate in Syria. April 1, 2024. This is huge news. This is historic. Yes, Israel strikes Syria almost every day. But this strike occurred within the compounds of the Iranian embassy in Damascus. Quoting from the newamerican.com. Several Iranian military leaders were killed today in an Israeli airstrike on the Iranian consulate in Damascus, Syria. Reuters reported that Revolutionary Guards Corps commander Mohammad Reza Zahidi was killed in the strike, and Iran International reported that generals Muhammad Haji Rahimi and Hossein Amirullah were also confirmed dead. Several diplomats were also allegedly killed. Quoting from the Jerusalem Post. Mohammad Reza Zahidi, the top commander in the Quds force of the Iranian Revolutionary Guards Corps, IRGC, for Lebanon and Syria was assassinated in an airstrike on Monday, along with his lieutenant and about 5 other officers, the IRGC said. Zahidi is the highest-ranking Iranian killed since the current war started. Initial reports indicated that at least 6 people were killed in the strike, which targeted the building adjacent to the Iranian consulate, reported to be used as a military command center. Besides his wide-ranging responsibilities for terror on Israel's borders, Zahidi was the highest-level interlocutor for Tehran with Hezbollah. Iranian press reported that Zahidi was meeting with leaders of Palestinian Islamic Jihad at the time of the strike. The Iranian embassy in Syria said in a statement that F-35 planes fired 6 missiles at the Iranian consulate in Damascus. The Iranian embassy in Lebanon said that the barbaric Israeli aggression is a flagrant violation of international laws, diplomatic norms, and the requirements of the Vienna Convention. I saw another report saying that Iran is already claiming that the United States is also responsible and it.
Yeah, I did see another report saying that Iran is already claiming that the United States is also responsible in addition to Israel. Of course, we can expect Iran to retaliate in a huge way and probably pretty soon, within the next 2 months at the latest, but their revenge attack could possibly come very soon. I would not rule out Iran launching international long-range missiles to strike Americans and the Israeli people inside Iraq or even possibly Israel. And even more importantly, this will propel 2024 into much more troublesome times. We fully support Israel on this matter. Obviously, they had lots of good reasons for this major strike, and obviously determined that the value of the strike outweighed the risk of repercussions, especially considering that World War III can't be avoided anyway, and it's only a short matter of time before the entire Middle East and the entire world is in the midst of the Great Tribulation and World War. Therefore, Israel gains nothing by just sitting by doing nothing while the Nazi demons plan and plot the genocide of all Jews and Americans and Christians worldwide. Israel had to take action and should take much more action, regardless of the consequences. It's amazing to me how hardly anyone is talking about this today. Of course, many more people will be talking about it tomorrow. But what the false prophets don't realize is that this isn't coming to the final end this week or this month or this year. What they don't realize is that the Bible promises us that the Great Tribulation begins at Passover of whatever year, but only after the strong delusion of the Antichrist occurring first at Purim. And Purim of 2024 has already passed without the strong delusion. Therefore, we have to wait until the Purim of 2025 before the strong delusion of 2 Thessalonians 2 can occur. And Passover of 2025 has to occur before the Great Tribulation can begin. Perhaps we'll go to 2026 for these events to occur. But 2025 seems much more likely, especially now that tonight's events has occurred, propelling all of us so much closer. and considering the chaos that is sure to erupt after the November United States presidential elections, and considering that the heavenly signs are pointing more strongly toward 2025 more than any other possible year, the way that it appears to me right now. The Heavenly Signs article on the ministry website at isawthelightministries.com, and you can see here how that the eclipses, the lunar eclipse is in this row, the solar eclipse for each year, Purim and the Ides of March, and Ramadan. And you see in 2025 how you have Purim and you have Ramadan at the same period of time, and the lunar eclipse at the same period of time, as well as the solar eclipse is also occurring within Ramadan in 2025. So you have in bold in 2024, everything is in alignment, and 2025, everything in alignment. But in 26, you only have 3 of the 4 requirements in alignment. 2027, you only have 1 of the 4 things within alignment. And then the rest of the next 40-some years has nothing in alignment. So 2025 is the last year that all 4 categories are in alignment. And when you consider 2026, that lunar eclipse is a very minor one that won't be seen by as many people. So that you could almost even erase the March 3rd, 2026. It's really focusing on 2025 as being the final year of major significant alignments, and all of those in perfect alignment for 2025. You can check that out at isawthelightministries.com. Now, getting back to what I had prepared here in my speech, let's see, the heavenly signs were pointing toward that year, and I urge everyone to use this year, 24, as possibly your final year of preparation, and you should assume that it is, just to be on the safe side. Prepare spiritually, repent, and also prepare physically for the Great Tribulation. Please understand that prices will probably escalate greatly this year, and supplies will greatly shrink. But spiritual preparation is the most important. And the problem is that everyone thinks that they are already saved and correct and right about absolutely everything, when in fact, most people who think they are saved absolutely are not saved. Anyone still, really I meant to say everyone, still embraces false Christian or false Catholic doctrine, even though they don't claim to be Catholic. Protestants claim to not be Catholic, but yet they observe Catholic Sunday, Catholic Easter, Catholic Christmas, and believe in the Catholic Trinity. Therefore, whether they like it or not, and whether they confess it or not, they are Catholic. Absolutely. And that's the problem, is because people don't realize that they need to get saved when they think they already are. So thanks for watching this video. We can also point you to the strong delusion revealed about the fact that the Bible does promise that at the date of Purim of some year, that the Antichrist, that is when he claims to be God. That's huge. And Purim of this year has already passed. Therefore, the Great Tribulation cannot actually begin this year, not even late this year, but rather we have to go into the Purim of 2025 before we even get to the next possibility of a time frame of the strong delusion of 2 Thessalonians 2 occurring, and then 30 days later at Passover season of next year, being our next opportunity, or next time window of opportunity for the Great Tribulation to begin. Check out the Heavenly Signs article. Check out the Strong Delusion articles. Check out also the Holy Days Aligned in the End Time Prophetic Timeline Calendar. And that way you'll see right here tons and tons of proof that the Purim and the Passover alignment and how that is found in the Bible, and so much more. Now this is a major event tonight. Show you the pictures right here. Major event with this Israeli airstrike within the compound of the Iranian embassy in Damascus, Syria, only a week after Purim. This will be a tremendous year, and this event is going to help propel all of us closer to the Great Tribulation, even though we do have a minimum of 1 full year. But it will still be a very troublesome year, extremely troublesome year as we get closer and closer and closer and closer to next Purim. Thanks for watching I Saw the Light Ministries. Please subscribe to our video channel, and please visit the website of isawthelightministries.com.